Crypto Frog. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You are tuned into Crypto Frog. I bought this off OpenSea for 1/10 of an Ethereum. I'm well into OpenSea. Let's have it large, yo. This all rights reserved. Crypto Frog, you better goddamn believe it. I bought it off Split Music. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. This is going to be my intro music, and it is fucking rockin'. Oosh, 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 oosh. Oh yeah, baby. Feel that bass. Come on. All rights reserved. Piracy is not a victimless crime. Oosh, 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 oosh. You know they say you lose people in the first 30 seconds. I don't even give a shit, baby. People are going to want to stay tuned for the free alpha. Yeah. Party on, party on. Crypto Frog. Crypto Frog. Crypto Frog. Oh. We're just having a dance party, yo, while we wait for people to come in. I'm doing this live. Coming at ya! Coming at ya! Like a gangster! Like a gangster! Click thumbs up. Oh! Let's pop one. Let's pop up. Pop up. Oh! All rights reserved. Piracy is not a victimless crime. Stay tuned for the alpha. Oh! Click like. Click subscribe. Oh my god. Beautiful. This is beautiful music. Beautiful music to take us into the alpha, baby. Oh yeah, this is what you've been waiting for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have you got any water, mate? Have you got any water? Have you got any water? Yeah. 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 Click those fingers. Click those fingers. Yeah. 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 Gooch it up. I think I love you, man. I think I love you. I never knew, but I'm in touch with so much humanity right now. Oh, yeah. All rights reserved. Piracy is not a victimless crime. Owned by you, aka Crypto Frog. I paid 1/10 of 1 Ethereum. All right, enough of that. Oh, that is legendary. Click thumbs up just if you like that. And by the way, I'm a big fan of OpenSea. I might make a video about OpenSea one day. And follow that guy. Buy his music. He's approved, yo. He's verified. Split Music, like split but with a Z. Legendary. Right, we're going to talk about... What are we talking about? I'm high. I'm high on life right now. See if the stream's coming through live and clear. Legendary. I'm Crypto Frog. You can follow me on Twitter, CryptoFrog202. If you're not a subscriber, click subscribe. You are probably just having a rave in your car, whatever. Loving life, but as I say, that is mine now. I paid for that. No. Illegal reproduction of that work will be... you'll be sued up the ass by Crypto Frog. God dang right. So, disclaimer, none of this is financial advisory. No, you're going to want to stay tuned for the gravy. It is going to be alpha. Now, this is, as I say in the video description, not that you're probably looking at that. By the way, if you're watching this live, I love the super chats, yo. If you're not watching it live and you want to say thanks Frog for the alpha. My cryptocurrency addresses are in the video description, but I don't think I've ever received any cryptocurrency, apart from one very nice gentleman quite a while ago who sent me some Ethereum, but he contacted me through various means. Alright, so this is massively free alpha on how to use the DeFi currencies known as Ampleforth, AMPL, and yield credit, YLD, on an infinity loop for gains. Disclaimer, this is definitely not for beginners. If you don't know how to use DeFi protocols, etc., you should probably avoid or start learning ASAP, yo. Also, with all finny transactions, risks are attached. So kind of don't be stupid. And don't blame me because it's not financial advice. Woohoo! Alright, so Yield Credit. You can follow them on Twitter as well. Yield Credit. Yield is a P2P lending decentralized app with incentivized borrowing and lending mechanism using the cryptocurrency known as YLD. Currently in beta testing at yield.credit, which, god dang alarm, dangers of doing it live, yo. This is the website, so Yield, the future of DeFi lending is here. That is not you, that is my end, that's some digital watch going off. I don't know, I thought I was surrounded by Rolexes here, yo. So, this is Yield's website, yield.credit. You're going to want to check it out. The future of DeFi lending is here. God dang right. So mainnet apparently is just a few days away now. They are testing it, thoroughly testing it, making sure it's going to be working like smooth as silk. And that's all we really want in life, isn't it? Now, Ampleforth, while we're talking about that, has been rebasing positively like crazy. And we've all been making fat freaking gains on the rebases, yo. It's been like a 4, 5, 6% for a number of days now. And I don't see it going down anytime soon. But no financial advice. This is the price of one yield right now, $46. Now, you may notice there was a big drop, but people were farming it in the garden for huge APYs. So it's likely that people are just kind of expecting a dip and waiting for mainnet to start, because there's always going to be that uncertainty regarding mainnets getting off the ground properly and all that kind of jazz. Right, so you can look at the kind of mock-up of what it's going to look like. So this is like, you can click on here, visit the app, beta. You're a beta male, better, beta. So you can lend or borrow. And you may be wondering, how can you, why is it, how connections can be made? I'm going to tell you. So this is going to be combination. I do believe behind the scenes that some of the Ampleforth guys are actually working in some kind of way or another with the guys at Yield .credit, and sources tell me that the Yield Credit guy is an absolute OG player, if you know what I'm saying. But this is how, when mainnet goes live on Yield Credit, we're going to use Ampleforth, the greatest DeFi token for what it does. As I tweeted out before, I said, Normie, what's going to happen when Ampleforth hits multiple chains, which it's going to do? Tron, not just Tron, DOT, Near Protocol. It's going to go on Yield Credit. It's going to be on loads of things. Chad, aka me. It becomes the chain link of liquidity. Oh, shit. All-seeing eye, baby. All-seeing eye. You can also watch my other video on Ampleforth, where I kind of get into it, looping forever infinity war in it. Alright, so once this is up and running, so this is the Yield medium. You can read more information about that. But what Yield is going to do, essentially, is it is going to incentivize people to incentivize borrowers. So the standard is said here across the market is simply to disincentivize borrowers from defaulting on their loans, typically by requiring that they risk more collateral than what their borrowing is worth, wherein a default means they forfeit ownership of the collateral to the lender. Yield does this too, but it's also necessary to compensate for crypto market volatility. But it doesn't stop there. It goes on to further incentivize borrowers to repay their loans by allowing them to earn the cryptocurrency YLD yearn, currently $46, and I think it's going to go a lot higher. For every loan the borrower repays, the borrower can earn up to a certain amount of YLD. This is subject to change because I don't think they expected the price to get this high so fast. So I'm not entirely sure how much this is going to be, but it will be a tidy sum, I tell thee. All right, so you want the gravy, you want the alpha. I kind of want to play my song again, but if you're not, by the way, it's imperative of you to subscribe, because I'm going to ladle some massively alpha gravy down your gullet. And you're going to be like, yeah, Frog, give it to me. Oh, I love the gravy. God dang right. I'm Crypto Frog. Right, so this is what I think is going to happen. And let's pull up Ampleforth, because you know a freaking tsunami is on its way, bros. Look at this. So Ampleforth price chart live. I put up, this is Coin Paprika, by the way. I zoomed to 30 days, and you can see this white stuff here is volume, and you can see that the volume was kind of chilling, and then boom, pretty much on the 1st of February of 2021, the volume went through the freaking roof. People know what's up, yo. Obviously, there's always dips during the weekend because people aren't degenning so much during the weekend, and plus, gas fees have been kind of retarded, wouldn't you say? All right, so this is what you might do. Lend. So you'd go in here, and you see AMPL is the default. You can lend people, say 10,000 AMPL. Current price $15,341. You can choose which interest rate. There will be a dashboard where it will show you the interest rate at which people are willing to pay to borrow your AMPL, so you can set it for that. And you can also check out the... Yeah, I know I have insufficient funds, yo. I ain't connected my thing. And then borrow. Now, this is you're going to have to make use of both of these in it. This is just not the full thing yet, because mainnet hasn't hit yet, but you can see it has both lend and borrow. I'm going to need to make good use of both of those in it. You can find this if you're just tuning in by going to yield.credit and following the visit the app beta, and you can see it there. So, for example, let's get into it. So, make bank by being your bank. I mean, that's essentially what it is, isn't it? The old school cryptocurrencies, they are kind of like Bitcoin's your digital gold. Ethereum is your digital platinum or oil. Let's say oil, because platinum just sounds weird. Litecoin is your digital silver, but DeFi protocols and products, they are the banks. They're the banks that control that have all the oil and make the oil move and make the gold move and make the silver move. They're just instruments for us to be our own bank. So that I'm going to perhaps show you, no financial advice, how we can use a method here to make some serious bank. So you could just really set it. If you know the mechanics of Ampleforth, I presume you do if you're watching this video, click thumbs up. If you haven't, that would be absolutely muchos gravy appreciated. Whenever Ampleforth is in like positive rebase territory, which it is deeply in right now, and I'm loving life, as are most Ampleforth holders, especially as they know the tsunami that is coming. You can... let me just explain how a bot might do it, and then I think that would probably be the easiest way, because people make their own bots, but I know you're not a bot, you're an actual human being with feelings and shit, yo. But there is... a lot of people are going to be doing this. There are lots of people who run bots, and this is how it's going to benefit, I think, Ampleforth holders going forward. So a lot of people have been talking actually in the Telegram group of yield credit, how this could really just be like make it rain. So anytime, like, let's just quickly say, so Ampleforth, whenever the price on the time-weighted average of a 24-hour period is over like $1.06 or $1.07, it positively rebases, aka gives you a percentage of free tokens, and the supply goes up by that. If it's below 96 cents, then the supply contracts, it gets smaller in it. And so if you were to make a bot, or if you were to think large and have large amounts of money, I mean, now would be the perfect time to do it. Hurry up and make the mainnet, yo. So if Ampl is kind of like in the positive rebase territory, then you go buy your AMPL, and then you say, okay, you can lend it, brother. So you lend out your 10,000 on yield.credit or whatever, 50,000, 100,000. You choose. It's up to you, innit? 152,000 US dollars, just like that, beam. So use that as collateral. And because you're lending it out, you have collateral now. Understand how that works? As with Ave, and other things like that. If you are lending out money, you can use that as collateral to get other tokens. Do you see what I'm saying? So you will have collateral then, and then you can come here and you can borrow. There'll be a whole bunch of... you can borrow DAI, you can borrow Wi-Fi, you can borrow wrapped Ethereum, USDC, whatever you want. This may change actually when mainnet comes up. This is just purely just for explanation kind of thing, and I don't think is going to be the final production. Like I say, the dev involved in this is an old school dev, DeFi, degen, and very clued up. So you've lent out your AMPL on yield credit, and someone's going to be paying you percentage of that, and you're in positive rebase territory. Then you can use that collateral and get some Ethereum or DAI or whatever, head on back to Uniswap, buy more Ampl. Then, if you see the price of Ampl and you see it's still very much in positive territory, go on back to yield credit. Say, hello gents, would you like to borrow some more of my AMPL? Sure thing, I'd love to, bro. So you borrow it out. This is not financial advice, let me just stress that. You lend that out again, and you can leverage yourself many times over, if you know what I'm saying. But then you are also receiving the positive rebases. You are also getting paid the amount for doing this collateral as well, and you are going to be kind of feeding the machine, and this is going to be pushing up the price of Ampleforth. This is going to be benefiting you because you get a reward in YLD and yield. People are going to be incentivized to borrow, as I mentioned in the Medium report, Medium article before. If you're a borrower, you are incentivized by receiving yield.credit, YLD, incentivized to borrow. So plenty of people are going to be going the other way, going to get the yield, and also, so you get, if you're the Ampleforth lender, you get the interest on your Ampl, plus if you're in a positive rebase cycle, you get the positive rebases, and you can just keep that gravy train going. So, but I mean, obviously, you might want to be doing it in if you want to test it out once it's up and running. Do so with small amounts. Don't go absolutely crazy. Bear in mind that the gas is probably going to be rather high as well. I'm sure there are other incentives, but I'm just telling you the basic way one might consider doing it. And but I'm sure there'll be more ways of doing it. So you put your collateral down. So you loan out, say you loan out 10,000 AMPL, right? That person takes a 10,000 AMPL, but then it rebases 5%. So your 10,000 AMPL and now 10,500 AMPL. The person pays off the loan, paying back what they borrowed off you, plus the rebase. They get the yield rewards, so you get the token gain, plus the Ampl, plus potentially some yield as well, some YLD as well. So it can be an absolute classic loop of gravy for all of us. If you don't know what I'm saying, you can read more information about yield on their Medium page. I do suggest you check it out. It is a peer-to-peer lending decentralized app with incentivized borrowing and lending. So it could actually be as well that not only if people are borrowing your AMPL, they will be incentivized by receiving a token worth close to $50, and I'm sure they'll be getting more than one, depending on how much AMPL they borrow. So this is really like the first time that Ampleforth is being integrated into one of these kind of being used for collateralization and whatnot. So it's rather exciting to see what's going to happen. And I think the whales, they kind of know what's going to happen, and I think it's going to be rather legendary, if you don't mind me saying. And plus, there's going to be, when this goes cross-chain, because I mentioned in my previous video, if that fucking watch goes off again, I'm going to slap someone in the goddamn face, I'm telling you. See, where else would you kind of get this alpha gravy? Now, I'm just putting you in the general direction anyway, and like I say, none of this is financial advice, but no cryptocurrency channel will give you this gravy for free. Oh, this is like sick. But you can work it out for yourself, play around with it, see if you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, don't want to do it, innit? If your mate knows how to make a bot, so you can do it, make gains regardless while you're sleeping by utilizing both ways of doing it, go for it, innit? But just wait for Ampleforth. I mean, the 2021, as I tweeted out the other day, 2021, no other cryptocurrency has a more stacked 2021 than Ampleforth, and I will take that to my grave, sir. You better believe it. It's going to be very exciting when Justin Son whacks up the incentives for people to lend and borrow Ampleforth on his DeFi project, because he's going to be loving life when the liquidity protocol of the entire DeFi sphere plops onto his chain, and then Polkadot, they're going to be loving it. They're going to be incentivizing it as well. There's going to be so many ways to loop this elastic money, this elastic Bitcoin known as Ampleforth, and really bend it as your will, bend it as a spoon in a way that can be very profitable. I'm not looking at live chat because it will take me off my form. I'm not really on my form. I've got a bit of a hangover, as you can probably tell by my voice, but I was having it large at the start. If you're just tuning in, I bought an NFT. This is my new theme music. I'll just play like 20 seconds. People at the start may have already heard it, but it is banging, yo. I paid 1/10 of an Ethereum for it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. This kind of brings up the vibe, yo. Yeah, 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 yeah. All rights reserved. All right reserved. Crypto frog in the house. Ladle on the gravy. DeFi. What a time to be alive, guys. What a time to be alive. Also, another thing I should say, do not assume that the bots will not be all over this method. They'll be out in force, and I can't even imagine what's going to... Oh, God, it's exciting to see what's going to happen to Ampleforth price over the next coming weeks and months, especially as it starts going across chain onto all these different DOT and Tron and yield credit and all that kind of shit. Oh my freaking God. Supply is going to be tightened up on the Ethereum chain. God knows what that's going to do to the price on Uniswap. It's going to be spread out. People are going to be moving Ampleforth from bouncing it from the Ethereum chain to the Tron chain to the yield chain, just running it through loops, running it through and just churning profit constantly. Boom, boom, boom. And the incentive will be for it kind of never to really go. No one's going to... It's anytime it kind of gets close to going into like a neutral rebase, which is between 96 and $1.06, it almost seems to me written in the stars that the bots will be set there, waiting, pouncing. The minute even that hits like $1.07 in the future, there'll be such an enormous blitz of bots and shit, and generally smart people piling in so hard to Ampleforth. It is going to be ridiculous. Not only when yield, bear in mind, yield is an up-and-coming project, but definitely one to watch for the future. I have big things for that in mind. So, and plus, you're lending out your AMPL, and it's positively rebasing. Now, I did put this in. I was on MoneyChimp.com, and I put in say you have like 50,000 AMPL, that's like $75,000, so like 1.5 Bitcoin. And most people don't know this, like it rebases every day. Say there's an average rebase. This is quite high, but 7% average. But I mean, back in the summer of 2020, it was ridiculous. There were days when it was like 24%, 25%. And once a swarm comes, it comes hard, yo. So it says years to grow, but you can change that. You can change that in your brain to days, and compounding once a day, not annually. So 50,000 after 1 month of average rebase of 7%, you turn your 50,000 AMPL to 380.6 thousand AMPL. All while not particularly risking it. I think the only kind of risk would be some kind of smart contract failure, which would kind of be devastating. But what smart contract failure wouldn't be devastating? I think it would be more likely to happen on yields end, because Ampleforth is such a ginormous project with backing from the Hoover Institute and kind of Stanford University and all those kind of former SEC commissioners and shit. So they've got their shit down, but there is the slight risk with yield. But then, of course, it's not just yield. It's going to be you can make bank by being the bank when Ampleforth goes cross-chain onto Justin Son's DeFi thing he has going on. When it goes over to Polkadot, you're going to be farming, going to be putting your collateral in, you're going to be borrowing, lending it out. You're going to be literally the guy sat in his pants, just being like plopping around between like, oh, okay, you can borrow this, and I'm going to lend this out. It's going to be like transactions coming out your ass. But hopefully once the gas fees on Ethereum go down, not that it really matters that much once Ampleforth does go into the cross-chain onto other sides of things, the Tron side of things in particular. I've used their DeFi before, once before, and the transaction fees are not only exceptionally cheap, but lightning fast. So I kind of like that. That's the one I'm really excited about, because I know Tron gets like a bad rap and all that kind of shit. But holy fuck, dude! I honestly dread to think how much money they just have in marketing. Plus, anytime Justin Son clicks his fingers on Twitter, he makes waves. So if he incentivizes AMPL, which I think he will when it goes onto his DeFi platform, oh my god, dude, it's going to be sick as fuck. Yeah, it's going to be sick as fuck. But this is the first, the taste of the action we're going to get with borrowing and lending Ampleforth. Then I think Aave, AAVE, is pretty much in the bag for Ampleforth as well, so that will be coming down the loop. But don't tell anyone, I told you. Sources say, anonymous sources said, cannot confirm, but seems very likely. You know, when you hear from anonymous sources that shit generally happens. Well, apart from if like CNN says it or whatever. All right, I'm going to take you out with, I do appreciate your viewership and all that kind of jazz. Leave comments below if you have some suggestions on how you might want to play this Ampleforth yield credit game when it gets up and running. I'm definitely going to be interested in hearing your strategies. Lots of people have different strategies. Some of them will be very profitable. Please leave them in the comments below if you don't mind. That would be really good. Check out yield.credit, mainnet coming in a matter of days. There's going to be a huge spike in volume on yield. I can almost tell you right now, and there's going to be a huge spike in volume. As I already pointed out, there already has been a massive spike in volume. Back on the end of January 2021, the 24-hour volume on Ampleforth was just under 1.8 million. Fast forward to February 5th, 2021, the volume was close to $15 million. Yeah, people know about the tide has gone out, unnaturally so, if you know what I'm saying, in regards to Ampleforth. I think the train is about to leave the freaking station. Don't worry too much about the Ampleforth price of one unit. We look at the market cap, and the market cap is now over $500 million. And I will not be satisfied until Ampleforth has a market cap of minimum $5 billion. All right, leave a like if you haven't already. Tell your friends, and also tell them this is not financial advice. Disclaimer, not financial advice. Choose your own method, or don't do it at all. Don't blame me if there's a smart contract failure and shit goes tits up, yo. But a lot of whales are sitting in waiting for this. Subscribe as well. You know you love the game. I'm gonna take you out with my song that I bought. I wish I could make shit like this. I bought from Split Music. You can go to OpenSea.io, search. They are a verified collection. Split, but with a Z or a Z. I should say Z. That's the British pronunciation. Z, American pronunciation. I'm going to take you out because I know you love this. By the way, all rights reserved to this freaking It just makes me want to go out and fucking rave with some fucking glow sticks or something. This is my new theme tune. All rights reserved. If you steal it, I will sue you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's have a look at some. Let's have a look at some comments as we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Marco Polo says, "Yo, Frogstar, yeah." Oliver Eads says, "Froggy." Yeah, don't confuse yield credit with the other yield app. The other yield app is absolute crap. I'm gonna make this song famous, yo, and I might put it up for sale on OpenSea for like 10,000 Ethereum. Will Clark says, "Crypto phrase, yeah." Global Photographer says, "Plus AMPL is decentralized." Boom. God dang right. Bung 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 bada blum bada blum. I really should have been an MC, yo. Muskie Trump says, "Back of Crypto Frog, bring in the regular gains, bro." God dang right. Thank you very much. Drop the bass, drop the bass, drop the bass, drop the bass. Being an MC really isn't that hard. All rights reserved, J Parr says, "God dang right." Oliver Walker says, "Pour some gravy on me." Gravy poured, sir. That song was called All Rights Reserved from the album Pour Some Gravy. Oh, and it fucking rocks. Yes, it rocks. Oh, it's so good. I highly suggest you check out this guy on OpenSea. Z Split Music. I only paid 1/10 in Ethereum for this music. All rights reserved. Piracy is not a victimless crime. It's the frog theme. Yes, Oliver Walker. It's the weekend. Have it. Oliver Walker's like, "What a banger. Get me a field and a double drop of those Mitsubishi turbos. Full body armor. Yeah. I think I love you. Oh God, the coppers. The police are coming. Oh fuck. Party's over, lads. Go and get out. Shit. Where's my t-shirt? Where are my shoes? Ah! I don't care. I love you. Oh. Coming to the end of the song. Coming to the end of the song. People are going to absolutely think I'm a maniac. Guess I am. If you're not a subscriber, click subscribe. You are legendary. I might make my own channel, just me MCing over songs I buy on OpenSea. God dang. Right. Hope you enjoyed the free alpha. I've been Crypto Frog. Wow, this almost sounds like a professional YouTube channel now. God dang right. Peace out.